gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. Whoa, hold up. It's telling me to restart to apply live content. Oh, well, we're not going to, because I could care. Yeah, last game was a little bit of a blowout. 92-17. Where, as you can see, we had two NFC Player of the Weeks. One was Cam Newton, where he threw for 304 yards, went 22 for 28, 2 passing touchdowns. He only got sacked 3 times, and then he carried 12 times for 138 yards, 5 touchdowns, and only 1 fumble. And then defensively, you can look at Dante Jackson, who had 4 tackles, 6 interceptions, and 2 touchdowns. Dante Jackson going for Player of the Year. You know, MVP, that kind of thing. We'll see what happens later on. But without further ado, let's go ahead and scout our college players. We have no one to re-sign. Positions that are going to be a need to fill. Well, I think we're already looking at strong safeties to replace Eric Berry. And Henry Matlock would be great. I haven't picked up any more picks, so we've got a lot of late round stuff. No 4th round, unfortunately. But again, I do have players that I can trade possibly for picks later on. I also did trade for a couple of other players as well earlier, so we'll see what happens with that. Going forward, though, quarterback wouldn't be a bad idea. Just to take a look, see who we can find. A couple of busts right there. Not really finding anything, so it looks like quarterback might be a pass this year. Tight end also going to be a focal point. I mean, we got a couple of undrafted gems. We'll just go ahead and finish scouting some of them at least. Looks like that's all we're going to be able to do for today. Moving on to our weekly training, we're going up against the Bears. We don't even have to train. We can just simulate it because it's gold, and there's no reason for me to play it. So we'll see if we can upgrade some players. We're going up against the Bears. We got Khalil Mack. Still, Luke Stamey is hidden. I don't know how many more reps he needs to not be hidden, but he's getting there. Here's Shaquem Griffin getting upgraded his speed rusher, awareness, and finesse move. Real quick, we're going to take a look at Stamey because I don't know why he's still a hidden talent. Okay, he still has a bunch of more downs to play, so we'll hope that he can get there. We'll hope that it changes the number by the end of the episode. So without further ado, let's hop right on into it. Going up against Khalil Mack, Eddie Jackson, Kyle Fuller, very defensive heavy team against our offensive and defensive heavy team. They are going to wear their they actually wore some throwback unis. In real life, I'm going to see if I can find them. Yeah, they actually wore those. But unfortunately, they don't have... So they're going to wear their... I'm going to have them wear their 85 Bears unis. And we're going to rock our... rock our 2015 away unis, because those are super worth bringing back. I mean, there aren't really too many uniform combinations for the Panthers. I apologize for the lack of content. My schedule's been pretty weird. Streaming might be down to a pretty minimum, and I've also been looking for an apartment, or at least a room, because people I was going to get one with kind of bailed on me, so that's going to fall short. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, EA Sports is going to be bringing you Madden NFL 20. With the Carolina Panthers going up against the Chicago Bears. Chicago 1-7, Carolina 7-1. Two opposite ends of the schedule spectrum in the win and loss column. I'm going to take a look at Soldier Field here in Chicago. And look at this. Look at this stadium. We got Eddie Jackson, Akeem Hicks. Got Mitch Trubisky. Here's a look at some of our defensive players in our team. Cam Newton, Stamey. And here's a look at the offense as we get underway here momentarily, as I yawn for no reason. Dante Jackson. There's Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, one of the biggest one of the biggest trades in most recent years. He's a sack machine. Dante Jackson coming out with a record-breaking, historical night last week. 6 interceptions, 2 pick sixes against a quarterback who would never do that. Trey Burton last week, so far up this year, has 2 touchdowns, 36 receptions, 388 yards on the year. He's having a pretty successful season up to this point. And we're going to be kicking off. Here's Michael Pilardi, the left-footed punter, who will be sending this one underway. And here's Pilardi to kick off as we get this one started. And back to return is number 17, and that is Miller.
Let's go.
So out comes Mitch Trubisky. 10 touchdowns, 8 picks, 1,500 passing yards. Having a decent season, but not as good of a season as he should be. Whereas they are 1-7. Looks like they will not be making the playoffs this year. Unless things get in a real hard turnaround real quick, playoff hopes are out of line. Tariq Cohen in the backfield as well. As speaking of, they're going to hand it off to him right away as Trey Boston comes in and levels him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's a look at Chicago offense. Derek Newton, Bobby Massey, William Lawson, Trey Hopkins, and Charles Leno. And they've got Allen Robinson and Miller on the outside. One tight end in the backfield, feeling the pressure and firing that one quickly to Allen Robinson. Gain of 8 yards brings up a 3rd and 1. For Mitch Trubisky, who's under center now with 2 tight ends to the left side. That's going to be a quick RPO pass, and that's going to be caught. And Dante Jackson tried to jump the route, missed it a little bit. And he's just trying to do what he was doing last week, which is make interceptions. So here we go in the gun for Trubisky on first down at the 42-yard line. Lets that one sling outside. Number 18, Taylor Gabriel makes the catch. Tackled out of bounds by number 24, James Bradbury. Taylor Gabriel's first reception on the day. He's a very dangerous threat. They've got to be wary of him. 3 tight ends in the game. A handoff to the right side. That's Tariq Cohen and Chester Lockhart. And Trey Boston there in pursuit, bringing him down as they move the ball down to the 18-yard line. A very solid drive for the Bears on their first possession, as Mitch Trubisky and the offense has taken very well control of the ball. And that's Tariq Cohen getting stuffed. Nowhere for him to go, as he's going to lose about 2. This week brings Byron Murphy Jr. back, as he's going to be playing some corner for us. Dropping back, Mitch Trubisky finding an open man, but number 17 leveled by Luke Kuechly. Here's a look at that Carolina defense. Michael Bennett, Luke Stamey, and Kawan Short are going to solidify that D-line, with Brian Burns, Shaq Thompson, Shaquem Griffin, and Luke in the middle, with Dante Jackson, James Bradbury, Eric Berry, and Trey Boston in the secondary. Hovering, Rovin, and Roman. In the gun, 3rd and 12 for Mitch Trubisky here. He's looking, feels up pressure, and sacked. Vernon Butler Jr. He comes in for his 5th sack of the season. Since letting Gerald McCoy go in a trade, Vernon Butler has produced numbers at the defensive tackle position, at the defensive end position. And he was set to be our starting D tackle, but That's when we drafted Luke Stamey. Still trying to find out what's up with him. Now, Luke Stamey might get traded as a rookie to pick up somebody a little bit, move Vernon Butler over, and maybe find somebody a little bit better. We'll see. There has been talks as the Bears go up 3-0 on their first drive. Takes 2 minutes, 58 seconds. And the kick is good. Back to return is one of the most dangerous kick returners in the league. That is DeAndrew White, who can break away at any moment. Speaking of, we'll bring it down to the 25. And that's going to bring out this dangerous offense. Cam Newton, 21 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, 2,100 passing yards this season. He is going for another MVP caliber season. That is what he is looking to do. So here we are to start, as they're going to be sending a blitz to start us off. It's a handoff to Scarlett, and Scarlett's going to bounce off a tackler and pick up a gain of about a yard. Here's a look at the Carolina Panthers offense. You got Williams, Turner, Paradis, Daniels, and Taylor Moton. Gia Moore, Bryce Love, Ian Thomas, DK Metcalf, and Jordan Scarlett, the NFL running back of the year last year, offensive rookie of the year as well. And Scarlett stuffed in the backfield, wrapped up by Leonard Floyd that time. Brings up a 3rd and 12 on the first possession. On the first set of first downs. Needing to convert here for Cam Newton. Drops back. He's looking, feels the pressure. And it's incomplete, intended for Bryce Love out of the backfield. And that's a very slow start for this Panthers offense, as Khalil Mack came screaming through. He's going to call upon Mike Pilardi to punt, looking to pin him inside yardage. He sends this one away. Tariq Cohen is going to get hit hard out of bounds by Byron Murphy at the 26.
Let's go, baby.
So the Bears come out as the Panthers defense is coming out to try and stop them. 3 tight ends to the left side. Watch the run to the right side, but it's going to be a drop back pass. And fires and intercepted by Eric Berry. As Eric Berry's going to go try and go the distance. He makes one man miss. He's going to spin. He's going to break. And he's going to get brought down to the 11-yard line for Eric Berry, who read the play a little underthrown. His 3rd interception this season. But Mitch Trubisky underthrows the pass a little bit as he felt the pressure coming from Brian Burns as they got a good chop block. Watch this play one more time as he tried to put it farther downfield but he just, I guess, underthrew it a little bit. Eric Berry making some nice moves, trying to bring it back for a pick 6. But unable to, but very well read as he just kind of ran right into that pass. Eric Berry makes Adam Shaheen miss. And, you know, as you watch the slow motion here, he's gonna spin inside and then gets wrapped up right quick. But Eric Berry heard me looking for someone better than him. Heard me looking for someone else as a replacement. He doesn't like that. He wants to stay on the team. Here's Cam Newton with Bryce Love in the backfield. Love with a good carry, and he's going to get wrapped up by number 45 after a gain of about 5. Here's a look at the Bears' defense. You've got Hicks, Goldman, and Bilal Nichols on that defensive line with Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, Brandon Scarlett, and Leonard Floyd. And Kyle Fuller, Jonathan Cyprien, Eddie Jackson, Trey Waynes are your defensive backs. But Khalil Mack, of course, is the highlight of that defense. One of the most unstoppable players on defensive lines that anyone has to ever go up against. And here's Jordan Scarlett to get us on the field or on the board. His 30th career rushing touchdown. This year he has 12. 12 rushing touchdowns for Jordan Scarlett. Nice job this season, and last season he was just as successful. I think Jordan Scarlett's going to have a very bright career here in Carolina. Unfortunately, we will be losing Cam Newton soon, and he might even be getting traded sooner rather than later based on the needs of other teams and based on the needs of us. I am more than willing to let Will Grier take over the reins if we have the right personnel to surround him. Jordan Scarlett going for 15 rushing touchdowns now, as he has broken the 12. Or as he's broken 5, so he's got 12 now on the season. In the gun for Mitch Trubisky, here's a look in motion, number 80, that's Trey Burton. And it's going to be handoff to number 29, and that's going to be Tariq Cohen. Picking up a nice gain, picks up a first down. 4 carries, 20 yards for Tariq. Dropping back in the gun. He lets it, dumps off to the sideline, and wrapped up by Trey Boston. Brings up a 2nd and 11, as this Panthers defense showing you just how unstoppable it is. Just how locked down it can be. See another handoff. Tariq Cohen broke through a tackle and brought down by number 49, Shaquem Griffin. Brings up a 3rd and 6. In the gun for Mitch Trubisky. Quick pass, and that's going to be a first down catch for number 12, Allen Robinson. And he's going to move the chains, his 3rd reception today. In the gun for Trubisky. Bears looking, and Trubisky's going to keep it, and he's going to slide down after a nice gain of about 8. Moves it down to a 2nd and 2 at the 46 on the nice carry for Mitch Trubisky. In motion, all the way over number 82. It's another handoff. Cohen, and Cohen met by Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly ripping through that D-line, or that O-line, to make the big hit. Nice job by Kuechly. Kuechly, someone I'm hoping to keep for another couple of years. If we have the opportunity to extend him, we absolutely will in a heartbeat. Dropping back, Trubisky. He fires and finds an open man, number 17. That is Harlan Miller, I believe. No, that's A. Miller. I can't remember what his first name is. Like Alex? No. I think it's Alex Miller or Andrew Miller or something. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. Here's a play action for Trubisky, and that's a sack for Brian Burns. You can't run play action against Brian Burns in this defense. 15th tackle this season. I don't know how many sacks, but that's, I believe, 6 or 7. Trubisky immediately wrapped up on the play action. Tariq Cohen not able to get there off the play action. He tried to get the chop block, and Brian Burns says, I'm going to take that sack. Thank you very much. Brings up a 2nd and 20. Here we go. 2 tight ends to the left side. 2 receivers to the right. Cohen in the backfield. 5-step drop for Trubisky. Fires outside. Almost intercepted by James Bradbury that time. Jumped the route. Nice job. Intended for Taylor Gabriel that time. In the gun on 3rd and 20 with 1:50 left in this first quarter of play. Trubisky feels the pressure, and he's going to get wrapped up for another sack. Shaquem Griffin. He gets in for a sack. That's 8 this year for Shaquem. Shaquem is just so fast with that 91 speed, 91 acceleration. He is absolutely killing that outside linebacker spot. And I foresee him having a great career in Carolina just as well. Andrew White back to return the punt, which he will, out of the back of the end zone. He's going to bring it out, going to the right side. He's going to cut up inside. He's going to try and cut outside. Brings it down to the 22-yard line. A couple yards forward of where he would have been had he taken a knee. We're going to get a look at Cam Newton in the pistol here. We got Alex Armour for another couple of years. Scarlett with a solid handoff and carry. Moves him down to the 25, gain of 3. Roquan Smith there on the tackle. Look at 2nd and 7 as the Panthers lead 7-3. And got him jumping. Not quite able to get anything though, and that's Jordan Scarlett. Cutting inside, and he's going to pick up a nice gain. Jordan Scarlett on 2nd down to move the chains. Trey Wayne's there to wrap him up for the tackle. We're going to get a look at Bryce Love with Ian Thomas out of the backfield this time. Bryce Love being chased by Khalil Mack, and Bryce Love in open field. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Bryce. The Stanford man, Bryce Love, breaks away. Beats Khalil Mack on the chase. And Bryce Love picks up another touchdown for the Panthers. Khalil Mack in chase the whole way, and Bryce Love putting on the burners to get him in the end zone. Nice job, BL. That's Christian McCaffrey's teammate right there. And here's Graham Gano to kick the extra point as we're going to go up by 11. As the Bears are going to need to score to retaliate. And a kickoff here from Mike Pilardi. It's going to be... It's A. Miller. I can't remember what his name is. Anthony Miller. That's his name. Anthony Miller. That was Harlan Miller. I don't know where Harlan Miller is from. So that's going to be a false start by the offense. That's going to be a Bobby Massey. Here we go. So on 1st and 15 now at the 20-yard line, Mitch Trubisky. He's out in the gun. Tries to find time, and he's going to scramble to keep it alive on his feet. And that's going to bring us to the end, to the close of the first quarter of play. Carolina leads 14-3 at the end of one. Here we go, getting started at the start of the second quarter here. 2nd and 8. At the 27 after the scramble by Trubisky. Play action. Trubisky. And he fires that one incomplete. Good coverage by James Bradbury that time. Empty set here for Trubisky. He's looking. He's going to let it loose outside. That's going to be Tariq Cohen, who's going to make the catch and move the chains. Nice job, Tariq, getting involved in the passing game. Utilizing that special talent that they have right there as much as they can. Tariq Cohen to the left of Trubisky in the gun this time, and it's going to be a handoff to Tariq. Looking to carry for as much as he can. Wrapped up by Shaq Thompson. Picking up a couple, brings up a 2nd and 7 as Trubisky in the gun once again with a gun doubles formation here. And he's going to loose this one to number 80, Trey Burton, to move the chains. And the Bears get a first down. To the 45 are the Bears. 2 tight ends. Under center is Trubisky with Cohen in the backfield. It's going to be handoff to Cohen, and Kuechly there to wrap him up immediately for a loss of a yard that time. And that is Luke with his 20th tackle for a loss this season. And here's Mitch Trubisky. And almost sacked and thrown over the head, and that's number 12, Allen Robinson. Byron Murphy on the coverage. Unable to make the play. And felt the pressure, Brian Burns, right there as he loosed it. And James Bradbury in position to intercept it, but didn't go up for it. Don't know what happened there. As the Bears move to the 22-yard line. Under center is Trubisky. And that's a handoff to number 32, David Montgomery. David Montgomery still in the game here on the right of Trubisky. Play action. Feels the pressure. Rolls out. Trubisky for a first down. Nice job keeping the play alive by Mitch Trubisky. And that is some excellent quarterback play by him to extend the play and pick up the first. Now they are 1st and goal at the 9. Motions out. Empty set here. Dropping back. Lets one loose. Number 12, Allen Robinson in the end zone for a Bears touchdown. That's his 5th receiving touchdown. He has half of the touchdowns Trubisky has thrown this season. In coverage, Dante Jackson not able to contain him. Not able to stay with him. And he scores a touchdown. to get the Bears on the board. And that brings them to only within 4, and that is Watts to put up the extra point. And here's Watts to kick off. Looking to return is Andrew White, Alabama. Bringing it down the numbers right now to start. He's going to try and bounce it, and he's going to bring it out just past the 25 to the 27-yard line. Andrew White has 2 kick returns touchdowns this year. He's been very successful in the kick return game. Under center is Cam Newton, who hasn't really passed it all that much. So they've been running the football a whole lot more. Here's Jordan Scarlett, wrapped up by Khalil Mack. In the backfield, nice job, Khalil. Pretty unstoppable is that man, Khalil Mack. Here's Bryce Love in the gun to the left side of Cam Newton here. Trying to run inside and no gain. Picks it up right back to a 3rd and 11 this time. Brings up a 3rd and 11 for the Panthers, as they're going to need to convert in order to keep this drive alive. So coming out in the gun is Cam Newton. He is dangerous on 3rd down. Watch Ian Thomas at the tight end spot right there. Feeling the pressure. Sheds the first. Can't shed the sack. Eddie Goldman. That's Leonard Floyd and Eddie Goldman getting in there for a sack, and that's going to bring up a 4th and 20. Cam Newton was able to shed the first, unable to shed the second. Mike Pilardi to punt. And a great job on defense by the Bears. And that's Tariq Cohen shedding 1 and getting wrapped up by Shaq Thompson at the 37 at the 2nd tackle. Out comes Mitchell Trubisky, who's thrown for a touchdown already today, but he's been under pressure all day. Brian Burns, Shaquem Griffin wrapping him up for sacks. And then Vernon Butler as well getting him for a sack. So 3 sacks against Mitch Trubisky. Got to be careful and make sure that they keep him protected. In the gun, 1 tight end as Trubisky lets this one loose and wrapped up that time by Kuechly is Trey Burton coming over from the Eagles. After the Eagles won their Super Bowl, he decided he wanted to go to the Bears and play for the Bears. Play action here as Trubisky fires outside for Burton as he moves the chains, finding a good connection with Trey Burton this time. 3rd reception for Trey. Mitch drops back, lets it loose over the middle, and incomplete. Intended for the tight end that time. Looks like Burton was the intended target. Bears drop back. Outside, incomplete, intended for Allen Robinson. Dante Jackson in coverage that time. And again in the gun, Cohen to the right side of Trubisky. He's in the pocket, all day to throw. He finds a wide open man, then it's Taylor Gabriel to move the chains. Down to the 29-yard line, the former Atlanta Falcon, Taylor Gabriel. Here we go. I formation, 2 tight ends to the right side. It's a handoff. This is to David Montgomery, and he's going to get wrapped up by Eric Berry that time. Gain of 6. Trubisky to hand off, play action, feels the pressure, fires, that's intercepted by Dante Jackson. After a 6 interception game last week, he gets another one. He is such a legend. In coverage, in one-on-one, he mosses him. He has 9 this season. 9 interceptions this season. 14 in one season is the record. He has the single game interception record with 6. He now has his sights set on the single season interception record. He's going for 14 plus. A counter to Jordan Scarlett to the outside. He's going to cut up inside, break through 1 tackle, and brought down awkwardly by Leonard Floyd. Looks like it's a face mask penalty. And we're going to take that, move the chains down to the 46-yard line. We're going to try and stay on the ground if we can And avoid Cam Newton throwing too much. Counter, and Scarlett wrapped up that time, this time by 27. That's Darian Stewart. Here we go. Here's Cam Newton in the gun. Bryce Love to his right. Watch Khalil Mack. Coming with the pressure. Cam Newton feeling the pressure. Quick dump off to Bryce Love. Bryce Love lowering his shoulder, and he's going to pick up a couple. Move the chains just a little bit. Call it a gain of 8. Cam in the gun this time. Pistol. Bryce Love right behind him. Quick pass. Intercepted that time by number 58. And he's going to take it the distance. That is Roquan Smith with a pick 6 on Cam Newton. His 3rd interception this season. And that's going to give the Bears the lead. Cam Newton trying to hit Trent Taylor on a quick pass. And Roquan Smith saying, no, sir, I'm going to take this one back to the house. That gives the Bears the lead with 2:17 left in the first half. And a deficit for the Panthers. Here's Watts to kick off to DeAndrew White. He's going to take it out just shy of the end zone. Bringing it out inside the numbers, going to the left side. And he's found a hole and almost breaks that one loose out to the 38-yard line. Nice job, DeAndrew White, with a solid return. He almost was able to bring his team back in one play. Here's Cam Newton, now down. They're going to be looking to move the ball a little bit quicker this time. Dropping back, firing outside. That's to Ian Thomas. Nice job moving the chains. And that's going to bring up the 2-minute warning. Panthers in possession as the Bears lead after a pick 6 by Roquan Smith. Newton in the gun again this time. Scarlett to his left. Dropping back. He's dumping this. This is to Love, and Love wrapped up for a loss of 3. Roquan Smith to wrap him up that time. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 13. A minute 40 left in the first half of play. Here's Cam Newton. He feels the pressure. He's going to step up. Cam Newton with space. And he's going to slide down to pick up a first. 14-yard carry for Cam. That's why Cam Newton got a contract extension. He's just that dangerous. Send DK Metcalf deep. See what we can do. Open space. And that's to Curtis Samuel getting wrapped up after a first down. No huddle for the Panthers. Looking for a curls concept. Watch that blitz to the right side. Cam Newton sees it. Dropping back. Looking, dumping. That's Bryce Love. Cuts up inside. Gets a good blocking. Knocks out of bounds. Khalil Mack there to wrap him up out of bounds. 44 seconds. 3 timeouts for the Panthers. Newton dropping back. Rolling out. Feels the pressure. He's going to fire that one. That's going to be Trent Taylor wrapped up by Eddie Jackson. Or no, Kyle Fuller, sorry, on the tackle that time. Looking for a double slant here. Cam Newton drops back. He's looking. Fires over the middle. And incomplete. Intended for Curtis Samuel. You're looking for it again. Here's DJ Moore to the left side and DK Metcalf to the right. Newton dropping back. Feels the pressure. All day to throw. Feels the pressure. Avoids a sack. Throws it. And caught by DK Metcalf for the touchdown. What a play. What a play. And that is vintage Cam Newton. We're going to watch this one more time before we kick the field goal. Here's the instant replay. This is Cam Newton. This is why he got re-signed. Cam Newton. He feels the pressure. Number 45's got a spy on Cam. He's playing and trying to feel the pocket out. Feels the pressure coming from that right side. Feels Leonard Floyd getting a little bit loose over there, trying to keep him inside. Cam Newton, look at that hard cut. That's why Cam Newton is so good. Look at that hard cut in the pocket, cutting upfield. He cuts upfield. Feels the pressure. He's going to roll. And number 45 is going to come after him. And Cam Newton's going to avoid the sack. He's going to see the wide open man. He's going to see the man get right in front of him. And right there. And he's pretty close to the line of scrimmage when he throws this. He throws this right there. And that's where the line judge right there is where the line of scrimmage is. And he almost passes it, gets rid of it right as he hits the line of scrimmage. Beautiful knowledge of where the line of scrimmage is, as Cam Newton looses this one right into the hands of DK Metcalf, who comes back, catches it. That's 1-2. Avoids the tackle as he trips over him as he falls down on his butt. Keeps him in the end zone. Sticks his hand on the ground, picks up, and gets right in the end zone for the touchdown. That is why Cam Newton is so good, and that is why he's still on the team. That's why he hasn't been traded, and that's why I don't want to trade him. That's why I want to hold on to him as long as I can, because we don't have a quarterback that can do things like that. Panthers go up by 4 once again, 21-17. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Michael Pilardi to kick off. He's going to put this one high for number 17, for Miller. He's going to get wrapped up with 6 seconds left in this first half. And the Bears are going to take a knee to end the first half of play.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And the first half comes to a close. Panthers well in control of this one. I'm going to take a look at the halftime reports. Here we go, the Buccaneers shutting out the Saints. Jameis Winston and Chris Godwin really on a good level right now. And just Walker not able to do much. Here's a look, Seattle at Washington. Washington with Christian McCaffrey, our former player, absolutely getting destroyed by the Seahawks. They won 24-0 right now in the end of the first half. Here's a look at the Bengals facing the Cowboys. It's a tie game. Both teams 4-4. 15 seconds left at the end of the first half. Here's a look at some of the highlights from the Panthers and the Bears matchup that's going on today, with the Panthers leading by 4. Bryce Love breaking away for a 50-plus yard touchdown. Here's Cam Newton firing an interception. That's going to be a pick 6 for Roquan Smith. And that's what got the Bears back on the board, giving some motivation. Here's the kickoff. Back to return. DeAndrew White, is he's going to let this one go out of the back of the end zone. Thought it was going to go out of bounds. Would have given it to him at the 35. Don't know why he didn't try and return it. But Cam Newton and the offense are going to come out here to start the third quarter of play. And Scarlett gets the first handoff, and he's going to bounce his way up the middle, plow his way through Eddie Jackson, and move the chains. And that's John Jordan. 8 carries for 47 yards for Jordan Scarlett today. I'm going to watch Khalil Mack. He's way too smart and way too good. Cam Newton barely beating out Khalil Mack as he picks up a first. Khalil Mack right in chase. He's really fast. Got to watch out for Khalil. I'm going to run to the left side here, trying to avoid Khalil Mack's side of the field. And off. Scarlett outside, trying to stiff arm his way forward, brought down by Eddie Jackson and Roquan Smith.
Let's go, baby.
Brings up a first down.
50 or set.
Here's Bryce Love this time.
I'm here all day.
Trying to bounce it outside, wrapped up for a loss of a yard. Makes it a 2nd and 10. Had a blitz coming from that left side. Dropping back, feels the pressure, fires this one, and that's another interception. Roquan Smith with 2 today. Cam Newton felt the pressure and had to get rid of it. Thought he had Ian Thomas open, and Roquan Smith said, no, sir, he ain't open. Kuechly in the zone right now. That's immediately wrapped up. Nice jobs, James Bradbury, to help him lose a yard. 2nd tackle for a loss from James today. Trubisky and the Bears trying to get a win here. They are 1-7. They need more wins than this. Tariq Cohen immediately wrapped up by Brian Burns and Shaq Thompson. Brings up a 3rd and 12. In the gun. Lets it loose and caught by Taylor Gabriel. Trey Boston in motion. Or Trey Boston with the coverage. Brings up a 4th and 12, so they're going to punt it. As the Bears are going to get a chance, or the Bears are going to boot it and have a chance to go back on defense. Andrew White back to return this punt. He's trying to bounce it outside, trying to make something out of nothing. A decent return from DeAndrew that time. Coming out in the gun. Cam Newton's thrown 2 picks today. He has 11 on the season. Not a great look for the interceptions department for Cam Newton, but he's going to scramble and he's going to slide down to pick up a first. Nice job, Cam. He has 500 rushing yards this season is Cam Newton. One of our also good rushers. Cam in the gun. Dropping back. That's this one to DJ Moore. Breaks a tackle, slips through another one, and picks up a first down. Nice catch for DJ Moore. It's his first reception today, but one of our players that's going to be a future player. Much, much more for the future. Cam Newton. It's a counter play. Jordan Scarlett this time. Cuts up inside, makes a man miss. Scarlett, an open field. In pursuit, Khalil Mack with a touchdown-saving tackle. Brings him down to the 2-yard line. Scarlett over 100 today. We are going to look for Elijah Holyfield this time. And that's an encroachment penalty on the defense. No, that's going to be a false start on the offense on my right tackle, Darrell Williams. Thought we got him jumping, but I guess not. Here's going to be Trent Taylor on the rush, on the jet sweep. Taylor in motion. Jet sweep for Trent Taylor. Trent Taylor stiff-arming his way into the end zone. Roquan Smith not strong enough. First career rushing touchdown for Trent Taylor. He gets in on the jet sweep, and we get right on into the end zone. Nice job. Jet sweep has been a very successful run in our game plan. As the Panthers go up by 11 once again. Bears need to do something here on offense. They need to make some plays. Mike Pilardi to kick off. Back to return is Anthony Miller. 3 rushing touchdowns today. All right, so here we go. In the gun for Trubisky. It's going to be a drop play for Cohen. Cohen with a nice run, and he's going to fumble it. Byron Murphy Jr. with the fumble recovery. Kuechly ripping it right out of his hands. Tariq Cohen was running with it, and he just got... Kuechly was trying to bring him down. Kuechly just said, you know what? Hold on. Let me just rip that right out, and we'll have that. Kuechly. Nice job. Jordan Scarlett in the backfield once again. This can be a counter play for Scarlett, who's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. For Scarlett once again, this is going to be Bucky Hodges getting the block this time. So here's Hodges in motion. It's a handoff. This is to Scarlett, bouncing it outside and wrapped up there by Leonard Floyd. Brings up a 3rd and 10. We're going to bring up a passing formation here. Cam Newton looking to loose it to somebody, but he's sacked. Khalil Mack. You can't stop him. That's number 10 for Khalil this season. It's going to bring out Graham Gano for a field goal attempt. I think he's got a little bit too much on it. And he just missed it. That was a 60-plus yard field goal, and he almost made it, just a little bit off. So it's been a back and forth battle for both teams. One tight end left side, quick RPO pass, and that's to number 12, Allen Robinson. He's going to make a nice catch. He hasn't really done much in the RPO rushing receiving game. Receiving, he's done a pretty good job, but the pass game, where he catches it behind the line of scrimmage, which considers itself a run, he hasn't been too successful in that RPO. Brings up a 3rd and 6. Watch the blitz from Kuechly here. Got tight end on the right side. Coming back. The pressure. Loses this one, and that's caught by Taylor Gabriel. Moves the chain, sticks down to the 32-yard line. 3 receptions, 59 yards for Taylor. Handoff to David Montgomery, wrapped up by Shaq Thompson that time. Handoff. Cohen picks up a gain of 8, called a gain of 9, 3rd and 1. One tight end. Under center, handoff to Cohen. Cohen stuffed at the line of scrimmage. First down, moves it down to the 1st and 10, 20-yard line. 3 tight ends left side. Drops back. Lets this one loose. A big hit there on Trey Burton.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Drops back. Loses this one. That's another touchdown for the Bears. Trey Burton to get in that time. And they're going to go for 2 to bring it to within 3 as we're getting close to the 4th quarter.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Motions. Cohen will dump off an incomplete Shaq Thompson. He knocks it loose. Here's for a kickoff return. Watts to kick off. They're down 5. Andrew White. Back return. Cuts up inside. Brings it out past the 25 down to the 29-yard line. Nice job, DeAndrew. Doing his best to help the team. Cam Newton looked for a rollout pass this time. I don't think it's going to work. I feel like Khalil Mack didn't run. We'll dump that one off to Jeremy Sprinkle. And a big hit from Khalil. Makes it a 2nd and 9. Looking for a Scott pass here. Dropping back. Looks. Cam Newton wrapped up there, number 45. Picks up a 1st down. He's in the zone now. Here we go. Scarlett in the backfield. Watch the play action. The play action fake was successful, putting it up, and that's Ian Thomas. Right over top of Brandon Scarlett. Nice job, Ian. Beautiful over-the-top catch. He mossed him. Here's Cam in the gun. Feels the pressure, fires outside. Incomplete for DK. Metcalf, Fuller on the coverage. Back. Dumps this one incomplete for Curtis Samuel that time. Haven't gotten too many one-on-one opportunities as they just send way too much pass rush, so I don't have too much time to really huck it downfield. Cam Newton dropping back. Looking for something. Feels the pressure, and he's got a lot of open field. Cam Newton sliding down. He got 75 rushing yards off of 5 carries today, and that's going to end the 3rd quarter, and the 1st quarter of the 2nd half. So 3rd quarter brings up the 4th quarter of play now. We'll look for a triple option. So we are reading him, and the pitch man is him. That is not what I meant to do. Let me get tackled for a loss of yardage that time. I meant to hand it off. A little bit late on the read, though. Cam Newton no longer in the zone, but brings up a 2nd and 12 at the 19-yard line. Scarlett is the running back. And immediately stuffed by who else? Roquan Smith. Looking for Ian Thomas in the end zone here. 3rd and 12. Needing a first. Cam rolling, and he's short. Down to the 7. Brings up a 4th and 1. They're gonna go for it, of course. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with Jeremy Sprinkle. We're gonna go for a field goal. And he's got the first and the touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle.
That's it, huh? Good work, boy. Let's go.
Jeremy Sprinkle with a passing touchdown, and that's from Will Greer, of course. And the kick extra point is good as we go up by 12 this time. 2 scores that the Bears have to answer for. And the fake field goal worked to success. Mike Pilardi to kick off. Anthony Miller back to return. Brings it outside, brings it out past the 20 to the 23.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, 180. Mike 59. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go.
Dropping back. He gets a first down. This one to number 12. That is Allen Robinson.
Let's go. 180. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room.
Pressure, rolling out, wrapped up. That's Bradbury after a nice carry from Trubisky that picks up a yard.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
An off draw play and immediately stuffed. Nowhere to go, loss of 2 that time. That is Vernon Butler getting back there.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Double dog. That's the way.
Dropping back. Here's the pressure. And breaking through one. Allen Robinson on 3rd down. Not able to convert. Broke through one, but not able to break through the second when the backups came, or when the reserves came through. In the gun for Trubisky. 4th down. Needing a first, and he gets it. Number 83, I believe. No, it's a fumble, and Shaquem Griffin scoops it. I think that's David Moore. He fumbled it this time. Oh, but there's a booth review. Was it a fumble? That's Hall. I think he was down. I think they're going to give it to him. So we don't get it, they get a first. In the gun. Screen pass, incomplete. Good coverage there by the defense. And a quick pass to Taylor Gabriel. Wrapped up by Greedy Williams that time. Bears down by 2 scores, needing to convert this time, and intercepted by Dante Jackson. That's number 2 for him today. And Dante Jackson is one of the fastest players in the NFL, as he's going to bring this back for a pick 6. Dante Jackson has 10 interceptions this season. We've got so much season left that 4 interceptions for him, I honestly don't think that's going to be a problem. I think he's going to break the single season record for interceptions in a season. Dante Jackson, everybody, is a Hall of Famer. He is a guaranteed first ballot Hall of Famer when he's done. And he's got so much left of his career. He is just getting started. Number 30 brings it back.
Come on now, let's go.
It'll be Joseph.
180. You got nothing.
Under center. Trubisky. David Montgomery in the backfield. Throws it outside. Wrapped up by Eric Berry. Nice reception by Hall.
Your trip is here, baby.
Gain of 9, moving the chains.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Quick pass, dump off. That's to Shaheen. Number 87 makes the catch.
Let's go. 180. 59, check, 59.
Dump off to Cohen and Kuechly. Right there to wrap him up. Nowhere to go. Second and 13. Third tackle for Kuechly. As the Panthers are well in control of this game. 42-23. Dante Jackson playing unbelievable football. Rolling, feeling the pressure. He's going to scramble and pick up. Close to the first. Makes it a 3rd and short. 3rd and 1. Nice job by Trubisky. Pressure, lets this one go, and Trey Burton picks up a first down.
Let's go, boys, bring it up.
Bears get another first down as they are moving the chains down to the 44-yard line. 4 minutes left in the fourth. Down 3 scores. Trubisky feels the pressure. Dumps it off outside to Taylor Gabriel. Does he get it? No. Incomplete. Quick draw play to Cohen. Cohen cutting up field, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 5. Called a gain of 6. Dumped off incomplete. Intended that time for Miller.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
In the gun, 4th and 4. They've got to convert here. And Tariq Cohen gets the conversion. Nice job out of the backfield by the all-purpose, useful utility tool they have in Tariq. David Montgomery is the back as Tariq needs a break. It's another draw play for David Montgomery, and he's going to get hit hard by Kuechly. Go under center.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, check.
Step drop, and that's to Burton, who's stuffed right at the 2, short of the goal line. Trey Burton been an instrumental part of this Bears offense today. Trubisky sacked. That's Shaquem Griffin for his 2nd today. Shaquem Griffin with 9 sacks on the season. Turned off to David, wrapped up by Luke Stamey, the rookie. Incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go.
Play action and a wide open man. Number 12 for a touchdown, Allen Robinson. As the Bears get in the end zone once again. They're a little late to the scoring party, but they do have drive in them. They are going to go to the last whistle. And they're down by 12, 2 scores. So it's going to be an onside kick here for Watts. kick, and it's recovered by Curtis Samuel. The 45-yard line is where the Panthers will start their drive, and they've only got a little bit to go. They've just got to kill some clock and pick up a few first downs, and this game is over. Cam Newton, as they run a counter to Jordan Scarlett. Jordan Scarlett lowering his shoulder and picks up a gain of about 9. The first timeout by the Bears. That brings up 2nd and 1. Oh, they're giving me RPO instructions. I already knew how RPOs worked. Incomplete, knocked away by number 98. Tried to run the RPO. They've run it pretty well, actually. It's Ian Thomas. Makes the reception, brought down. And another timeout by the Bears. 1st and 10 once again. Scarlett bringing it out to the right side this time. And the last time out by the Bears.
Here we go. 180. Mike 58 right there.
Scarlett plowing his way forward. Brings up 3rd and 7. And Scarlett once again. This is going to be sprinkle in motion this time. 3rd and 7. I think we'll have it. With Scarlett if we run it right. And we get the blocks. Scarlett running to the left, and Roquan Smith to bring him down to the 11th.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
That's 1,000 rushing yards this season by Scarlett. Jordan Scarlett has been absolutely killing it. Here's the handoff. Scarlett wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, and that's going to do it. That's going to end it. Cam Newton coming out to take a knee.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Let's put him on the bus. Let's put that team on the bus.
And that's going to end it. Bears handled as they go to 1-8. As the Panthers go to 8-1. Panthers have a very good season going for them so far with only one loss, and that was to the Falcons. And they've already played the Falcons twice, so they don't have to worry about them again. Panthers only had 92 passing yards, 277 rushing yards. We had 4 takeaways. They only had 2. And that was the 2 interceptions that we threw. Bears kind of know their season's pretty much done. Here's a look at some of the stats. Cam Newton, 104 passing yards, 1 touchdown. 56 quarterback rating as Will Grier threw 1 pass, 1 completion for 7 yards, and a touchdown. No picks on that extra point. Or the fake field goal for the touchdown. Cam Newton had a decent game. Got to do a little bit better in the passing game. But Jordan Scarlett, 18 carries, 125 yards, 1 touchdown. Bryce Love had a touchdown, so did Trent Taylor. Receiving, Bryce Love. In the yards department, Ian Thomas had 39. Again, Jeremy Sprinkle, DK Metcalf were the only 2 people with touchdowns. Blocking, we let up 2 sacks. Darrell Williams, Taylor Moton. Solo tackles, Byron Murphy comes back from injury and has 8 tackles total. Assisted, Trey Boston, of course, leads in that department. Trey Boston with 8 assisted total. 12 for Trey and 11 for Byron. Tackles for loss, Luke Kuechly led with 4. Sacks, Shaquem Griffin with 2. Brian Burns and Vernon Butler. Interceptions, Dante Jackson with 2. Eric Berry with 1. And of course, Dante Jackson with a pick 6 as well. Other than that, we didn't have anything special. We'll go ahead and end it. We'll go ahead and advance to the next week. And that'll do it. That will very much do it for us today. So here we go. We got a lot of XP for a lot of people. So here we go. Richard Vasher and Trevante Godfrey get to upgrade. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Richard Vasher. Try and get him scheme fit as quickly as possible. And then Trevante Godfrey, our rookie. And keep boosting his deep threat. So here we go. Let's go and advance to the next week. We'll see if anybody got any major player of the week upgrades. So here we go. We have a lot of stuff. Geez, we play the Saints. Okay. That's X Factor, D-end and running back, breakout player. Jordan Scarlett's last game, we worked hard to get the ball in his hands. I never thought of him as a franchise back, but get him 3 touchdowns or 150 plus yards rushing or receiving. I don't even do that with Jordan Scarlett and Dante Jackson. I feel like I'm one of the best players in the league. You've seen what I can do. The team knows I'm for real. I just got to show everyone else. You know how Babe Ruth called his shot back in the day? Well, watch me closely this week. I'm about to make a huge statement against the Saints. Hold the Saints to less than 100 passing yards, or force 3+ turnovers, or get Dante Jackson 3+ interceptions, force fumbles, tackles for losses, or sacks. We're going up against the Saints, and that's Marquise Walker. We'll see how that goes. One player ready to negotiate his contract, and that's going to be Michael Bennett, who I'm not interested in. Tyler Larson, who's 29, and I'm not interested in. And then Jeremy Sprinkle, who I am interested in. I'm going to go and withdraw that offer from Tyler Larson. We're just going to go for a new center. Go for a rookie. But other than that, that's going to do it. I mean, we've got a big game coming up for Dante Jackson, which is he should be a captain, isn't he? I believe he is. Oh, he's not. Well, Dante Jackson is now one of our captains. Surprised he wasn't, but so it's Kuechly, Kawan Short, Cam Newton, Dante Jackson, Eric Berry, and you know what? We'll go ahead and make Jordan Scarlett one of them as well. And I'm actually also curious. Brian Burns? Do we have another captain badge? I don't. I was going to make Brian Burns one of our captains as well, but he'll probably be one soon. So other than that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you're looking forward to another really hopefully big week by our defense and by our offense. I'm hoping Dante Jackson can develop into a superstar X Factor, and hopefully we can get Jordan Scarlett to a superstar. That's coming up next. Catch you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.